Today, we talk about one of poker's deepest, darkest secrets, and how you, or someone you know that plays poker, has been affected by it. This is the breaking poker news with Close to Broke. Before we get into today's video, I just want to give you guys a massive thank you for the support on this channel, and specifically the last couple of videos. Without you guys, none of this would be possible, and furthermore, I'm forever grateful for the support, as during this time of the year, things can get very, very rough as there's a bunch of content creators making content, and the fact that you guys come here, it means a lot. So just wanted to let you guys know how appreciative I am to you. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Do your part in helping the algorithm catch this channel. All that being said, we're going to dive right into what is one of the deepest, darkest secrets in poker. Well, it starts off like this. It's pretty simple, and the phrase is swapping. What is swapping? And how are you affected by it? So swapping is a very common practice for most tournament poker players, at least the ones that I know of or have heard of, which is when you and I both buy into a tournament and you decide that you want to give me 5% of your action, for example, and I return 5% of my own action to you. So now both of us are playing this tournament, and let's say he wins $500 or $100, I get $5 back. If I win $1,000, he gets 5% of whatever that is. That's how that works. Doesn't seem all that bad, but from what has been happening for a very long time, and it's actually fairly well known in the high roller community, is that people have been swapping in very small player pool, high buy-in games. Something that you may have heard of before was the massive amount of swapping in the Aria 10Ks that have been going on for the last several years. Why is that a problem? How is that a problem? Well, even if you aren't going out of your way to do so, subconsciously, there is a possibility that a player that is swapping with another player that makes the final table or is around the money bubble will soft play that other player they have action with. So, for example, assuming that there is a 20-person field, and of that 20-person field, 4 or 5 of those players have decided to swap action all amongst themselves. So they all give each other 1, 2, 3%. You get the gist of it. Now 20% of the field has technically a vested interest in how that 20% of the field does. It sounds really ridiculous, but this is something that's been shady and been going on for a long time. The problem with it is it's almost never been something that's been spoken about openly. This is only something we hear about through the gray market of the poker news, and then a little bit of creeping behind the curtain. A couple people talk about it, but beyond that, almost no one is going to own up to this and mention this in person. Imagine being out at the final table and being like, oh, hey guys, yeah, so 4 of the 7 people that are here actually have swapped. Just wanted to let you know 3 other people that are not in this swap. We're going to subconsciously, probably, without even trying, end up soft playing. And that's me giving the benefit of the doubt. There's a good chance people are going to be soft playing, and they know they're going to be soft playing, because as long as there's other people that are not in the swap left in the prize pool with the opportunity to make money, with those ladders being so important, it does no justice for the person swapping to bust out other person, if that makes sense. This is a problem that's been going on forever. This is something we've heard of in the past. I believe Doug Polk talked about the Poker Go studios, and specifically online, I should say, where in these big WCOOP events, these high rollers that were going on, there were people that were chip dumping to other people. So that could be another form of, I guess, cheating or whatever you want to call it. But this is something that is obviously really scary. So how does this affect you? How is this a problem to you? So if you ever find yourself in a very high roller buy-in, this is almost certainly happening, allegedly. But beyond that, in this WSOP, you can find yourself in a spot without even knowing it, because there's so many people involved that, you know, people are playing at the same table that are probably soft playing, and they have each other's action. That could happen. But again, it's almost impossible to police it. So the reason I'm making this video is to, 1, shed light on it, and 2, pose the question to you, the viewer. How do we police it? What can we do about it? Or is this just something that's a lost cause? I don't ever believe that there isn't an answer to any question, but to be fair, this one has me kind of stumped. I don't know what you would do. I mean, how can you possibly police it? How can you possibly know for certain whether somebody does have action or doesn't have action? And yeah, how do you govern it? I don't think the tournament staff can possibly do it. I think this is just something that's, as much as it breaks my heart to say it, that's just going to have to live in the very grimy world of poker. All that to be said, I'd love to hear your answers in the question and let me know down below what you would do or how you would govern it. I really appreciate your guys' time. I am dying to hear your comments. I'll be responding to everyone that leaves a comment down below. But until next time, my name is Kieran. Remember, we're dropping a video every single day for the month of June. And until tomorrow, it's close to broke, aka Kieran. We'll see you guys on an episode tomorrow. Stay happy, stay healthy. More importantly, we're going to get to the tables, y'all. Deuces.